destruction.
Okay, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We are on Peak 15 in Novaria, and we have enemies ahead. We're gonna lift this one. We're in search of Benezia. Came up here to check on something. Oh, we're getting shot. We should probably... Let's have you lift that one. Can we see the others? No. How are we getting shot? Okay. You need to be pushed. Oh, you ran around to this side. Oh! You were farther back than I thought you would be. Let's singularity. Dead, homie. You lost it, homie. It's over. Oh, there's still an enemy up here. The one we pushed? Oh yeah. Look at that. Glitchy, glitchy, glitchy.
What was that?
Probably debris. Don't have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
I love me and Rex's armor for this mission. It fits perfectly. What in the heck? My shepherd has no idea what that is. Oh, yeah. Oh, we don't like that. Oh, we don't like that at all. They can go through the armor. Okay, so can we singularity this thing? Yes, we can. Which means we can lift this one. And can we push this one for some CC real quick? Okay, good.
What were those?
No idea.
Fine.
Oh!
There's someone in this.
Oh! Oh, I'm knocking it down. Okay, that's good to know. My shots are knocking it down. When I leave, it's gonna be this one. Since it didn't happen in the last one.
Take cover.
Oh yeah, yep. See you. Okay. Well, I heard earlier that the system was offline. So the creature release probably has something to do with it. Alright, you gotta take those guys a little bit seriously. They will actually kick your butt.
That is a backup power system for the station mainframe.
So whack it and turn this thing on.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual mode required.
Well, I'll tell you, this conversation isn't entertaining at all, so basically we're gonna go tell the VI that we're gonna go fix it and hey, what's wrong with the station. So I'll just skip to the part where we start go fixing stuff.
Very well, Commander.
Okay.
Logging you out.
I may cut it in or
User
not.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
She also
Manual
said
restart required.
that Benezia took the tram. So Benezia took the train to the next part of
User
Peak 15.
alert. Landline connections now exiting to the room.
Oh, thank goodness, her
User
voice.
alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Understood. Oh. Let's lift this one in the back. Oh. Let's push this one here. I think we just shoot this one.
Now it gets fun.
User alert.
Oh, Liara's
Main
dead.
reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
I wasn't expecting
Manual
another one to
restart
show up.
required.
No, let's warp you actually. I Kill this one. Now you're warped. Okay, good.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Easy.
Passenger trams are offline.
Are my guys still dead because more guys respawn?
Just the way I like them.
Ooh, level up. Okay, we have 8 points. We really need to focus on what we're going to be doing. Oh, we definitely want to get the specialization. So in that case, let's go ahead and get advanced stasis. So it lasts for 17 seconds, and the recharge time is down to 50 seconds. But of course, that is 28% faster. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. And Liara... Oh, we haven't leveled her up in a minute. Let's get her the advanced barrier since we're so close. Let's get advanced singularity since she's so close. Advanced lift since she's so close. And advanced throw since she's so close. And then might as well get that as well. I feel like this is all good. But actually, we'll just start maxing all those out one at a time. And WREX, oh, we forgot all about you, buddy. Need to unlock throw. Need to get throw. And you know what? We're gonna pop it all the way up to here. We don't care about stasis, but we might care about barrier. We care about fitness more. And what's this? Combat armor, advanced shield boost? Yeah, yeah. Alright. Perfect. Our level ups from here on out are going to get a little bit harder to spread a lot of points around. So I'm trying to nab all the things I need to work towards. What's it? Yeah, we're level 17. Yeah, it basically starts right about now.
User alert.
Or level 20, maybe? You start only getting 2 points a level?
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Yeah, yeah.
Manual restart required.
To get deep into the story in Mass Effect 2. Like, Mass Effect 1 is a great setup game, but in terms of, like, Let's Play and stuff, it's a little hard, because you have to let everybody explain everything, in my, you know,
Engaging target.
experience. But,
Now it gets fun.
boy, Mass Effect 2, it really turns on, and I'm looking forward to it.
All targets down.
Alright, this is the generator, I think, right? Is there an elevator? There is.
Now entering
Well, we
main
can't save
reactor.
here.
User alert. User alert.
I played this game on casual, to capture some footage or something a couple months ago. I was running through with a shotgun on this part, dude. Like, just running out into the open, not a big deal.
Kill them all.
Okay. Alright, so that's not gonna hit us. Oh, amazing. Okay. Dude, snipers, man. I'm telling you. There's no need to do all this funky stuff. If it gives you a lane, just
User
use it.
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Oh, he's hidden.
Now it gets fun.
Dude, that is crazy. Oh, that hit me! Oh.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Alright, so those dudes are all gone. It's just the Juggernaut now. Or whatever this is. Is this the Juggernaut?
Securing point.
Alright, let's see if we can lift him. Oh.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Well, good thing we're already up here, I suppose. Fixed it. The peaks, the repair to peaks 15 have been made. That means we can take the monorail over to the, what was it, the science area. Just a couple elevator rides later. There'll be a lot of editing in this episode, I feel like. Lots of elevator rides. Not getting that first shot off is wild. They have to like load in. I get it. I get it. Mass Effect. It was 2007. It was 2007. I get it.
Now entering decontamination and
Liara.
transit hub.
Knock it off. Quit that.
User alert.
You know how inappropriate that
Loose
is.
contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to
You're telling me
passenger
you're done-
tramways
you're stretching?
inadvisable.
You're not just stretching. You're being ridiculous. Yo.
They're locked in.
The door could be connected. It
Yeah.
appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
I don't know why that guy's dead. Yo. Why are these guys alive? We pushed the button, didn't we? There was like a there was like a bunch of fire, you know? Like we did a whole thing. But they're not moving. They're just standing there. It's just weird that they would stand there. Strange. Was this the tram finally? Jeez. Whew. Look how speedy this is. Let's get out of here.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Alright, Shepard, you're being a little weird now. Who's the weird one? Liara, knock it off.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
WREX is too ashamed to look. Alright. So, the door to emergency exit. Oh, okay. Looks like the hot labs is closed. By order of Captain Ventralis. Captain!
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I take it you've encountered those things.
Encountered, fought, seen men ripped apart by. We're all working on stems. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth? It's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I need to talk with her, actually.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it.
can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out
What's
would be to
going
send
on
scouts
here?
down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
So the bugs came from the lab.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Only Volus, okay. Yeah.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
Alright.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Where are you going?
Cover! Go, go, go!
Come on. There you are.
Break it off.
Oh boy. Okay, that worked out, actually.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Well, the ones that come die. It's not like they can tell their friends. Well, let's go see what's going on here. I think he gave us a pass to the hot labs, but let's see what's going on this end.
What?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
She does know Matriarch Benezia.
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
That's what?
That's all for now.
Why would you say that, Lear?
Then I will return to my meditations.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously. I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I was sent here to find an Asari matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab.
So the hot labs
For
is where
now,
we need to be.
with forced cheer. I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
What do you got?
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Alright, I think there's something we can only get from him. No, there's not. He has no... Nope, he doesn't. Compare this. No, not really better. Not really better. Not really better at all. Okay, well. Thanks, bud. We'll be stealing all this stuff.
What? No!
Are you alright, pal?
Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Yeah, is there something you need?
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there.
Well, yeah.
There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
Yeah.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Han Olar.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
Okay, what's going on in this lab? Do you know about the aliens?
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Alright, geez, dude. Calm down, bro. Wow. So, they were attacked by aliens. Matriarch Benezia's in the hot labs. They don't think she's alive. And they're all just hunkered down. Why don't they leave? I fixed the tram. The way is clear.
I know you'd have a cure by now.
I guess they're coming through the vents.
What do you want?
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
Yeah, well.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15?
No.
She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
Sounds dangerous.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
Well, why don't you just...
I need full cooperation if I'm going to help. Do you want these people to live? If not, I'll walk out of here.
No, wait. It's a bioweapon.
Okay.
Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species.
Oh boy.
Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another.
No.
Like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage.
Gosh.
I know you can't see that.
You made this but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
Yeah, dude.
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
Well, that's pretty good.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
Alright, so
I
these
can't
people
ask
will
you to do
probably
this
die
officially,
if
but
we
if
don't
you
do
can
it.
do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Alright.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Yeah, well, I hope you don't betray me sometime, you know? Oh, lots of people are sick in here. Interesting. Oh, wait, I want to ask for permission first. Alright, Captain Ventralis.
Something you need?
I want to help the doc.
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Let me risk it.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Alright.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
Yeah.
You and me both.
Don't act like it's some, like... I mean, we're not saving the world here. Hello, Lars, who we're supposed to talk to.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
What?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Rex, you're supposed to be old enough to know that they are or are not extinct, aren't you?
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles.
Oh boy.
They brought it here.
Well, like in Jurassic Park.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
Well.
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane.
Tell me about him.
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Oh?
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
Well,
I closed the door. I killed her.
honestly, like, better her than you is not what I want to say.
If you hadn't, you'd be dead too.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
Alright.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
So he was in the hot labs when the F went down. Yo, dude, I'm going in.
You're not part of the crew.
My name's Shepard.
Look, Plague doesn't care
Whoa.
who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Whoa, Liara. For real? You got no health? What are you doing, dying over here? Really?
What do you want?
I'm here to make the cure, man.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out.
Okay, okay.
Got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
I think you have a death wish, my friend. You. I can't remember if we have to, Okie dokie. But what do I press? Okay, it's literally right in front of me. It's the mouse. Ooh!
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
Man, how'd you get
We'll
those?
see about that.
You know what?
She's surrounded by Geth and pointing a gun at us. Shoot her!
You're not as stupid as you look. Weapons free!
Don't turn the wrong way. Alright, we gotta get rid of the Asari. Okay, so my stasis on her. Liara lift, please. Oh, that didn't work. So let's throw you. Oh boy. Wait, did that not work? Lift. Oh, barrier. Barrier. Oh gosh. Heal. Everybody heal. Warp and singularity. Just the sniper's better. We just had to crowd control at the beginning. What the heck? If we hadn't a crowd, if we did not have the ability to crowd control at the beginning, that would have been bad. Also, I don't think I've ever looked for this room before. That's funny. Oh, there's multiple. Oh, maybe I have. I think I have, actually. Disappointed by each door I opened. Well, if that lady was willing to attack me, how many people in there are willing to attack me?
Sorry, Garrett at the guard. No witness.
They came out of there.
That door's locked. How can I get in?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
Okay.
I'll be leaving now.
I believe you.
Yeah.
So they came from in there. We can't go that way just yet. Well, we do have a cure to give to the doctor, so we could go through there. I think we can maybe even go through there without having to kill all the people down there. I can't remember whether or not. Although I don't know why I'm trying to avoid a fight. guess we don't have to resolve this situation at the hotbeds, do we? Or in the down in the actual hot labs, not the labs that Benezia's in. Alright, Captain, I got your stuff.
Is that the cure? You did it?
I was ambushed in the lab you sent me to. If you set me up...
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate conflict. I've never even fired anyone. I have my receptionist do it. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you.
Ah.
And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Somebody in here needs a punch in the throat.
I don't want to get involved in this. I'm just trying to save my friends. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Got any Metagel?
And I almost lost mine. Thanks is all I get? We need to be at peak to fight those aliens.
Metagel!
Give us some Metagel.
Of course. Here. You didn't get these from me.
Of course not.
Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
I honestly thought maybe I would get the... Oh, I got a ton of Paragon for that. Holy cow.
They seem to be coming along well.
That's what I need.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
You're not supposed to go back there. But I guess there's nothing to hurt. Here's my pass.
Right.
Just don't tell the guards.
Talk to you later.
Of course. Be careful.
Alright, I got a pass. Yo, what's good? Would you please? Thank you. Alright, there she is, Matriarch Benezia. We got her.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair.
Bro.
Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I think I'll be alright.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear.
I am not afraid, my friend. I'm surprised you're not. Oh. Oh, you can stasis me, but can you harm me while I'm in stasis? No. I didn't think so. Although I have no idea if that's actually working. Okie dokie, lift! And, hold on, let's actually try it. Stasis. And we should be able to... Bro! I couldn't even zoom in. Okay, well, I leveled up! I forgot my stasis is not actually that long. I need to upgrade it. Dodge the biotics. Come on, show yourself. Yo, lady. Relax. It's probably one of those silly goof. Come on. Where you at? Where you at? Well, how about that? Where's your last friend at? Where's your friend? Oh, I see him, she getting weak. She's struggling. That didn't work that time. Testing a theory. Okay, let's just lift you up. I don't need to be... Whoa, wait, whoa. Where are all these... You guys go down there. For real. You're like cramping my style. You're shooting my bar. Gosh. Oh, that's why that... Whoa. Alright. Ooh, boy. Okay. Boost our shields. Are those guys both dead? That's hilarious. Dude, sniping. Totally broken. Totally broken.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions. Briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
So Sovereign is that ship that we have been so focused on. So, yeah, I mean, it attacked Eden Prime.
The ship that attacked Eden Prime? I didn't think anything that size could land on a planet.
It has a very powerful Mass Effect drive, but that is not Sovereign's true power. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct.
Bro, her
you
teeth.
sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve.
So you basically get mind
to find the location of the Mu relay.
On that ship.
Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
I don't need to know about losing the relay. Can you give it to me, please?
Can I assume you found the coordinates?
Oh, dang it.
2,000 years ago,
Shaking
the
my leg.
Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers.
So that's why you were here.
I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
Tell me where the Mu gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander.
Well, alright.
I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should.
Mother! Don't leave! Fight him!
You've always made me proud, Liara.
Uh-oh. That means she dying.
Die!
Yo! Why are you guys running back towards me? Haha. Oh, I missed. Hey, how'd that work out for you, huh? Yo, Liara, I
cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
I just capped her twice. Once in the face, once in the back with a sniper rifle. that is powerful enough to knock over a Geth with no shields.
First you turn on the Council, now on Saren. You're not loyal to anything, are you?
I suppose that is how history will know me.
Wow. You gave no indication you were about to die, other than that I shot you twice.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
There's something about her. Alright. Oh, $65,000. That's more like it. Okay. Well, we have these guys here. This is a major decision ahead of us in terms of Mass Effect. Almost everybody makes the same decision. I don't know what I'm going to do. Since I know the result of the decision, if it were interesting at all to kill this thing, I would. But unfortunately, the reward is not good. Not good really at all. Personal opinion. You might as well, unfortunately. But that was one of the effects of the later games being rushed in certain areas. You couldn't have full resolutions to everything. So. But this will affect the future.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces.
I mean, unless Rex
Your
makes a really good
musics
case.
are colorless.
What the heck?
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother.
Right.
We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced.
You mean the Rachni in general, right? Because
We are Rachni.
well, the Asari's dead. I'm not gonna. Obviously, so really.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing.
Relax.
They are lost to silence.
I see.
And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
Alright.
I'm more than willing to wipe them out.
Such discordance bodes ill for what we must compose here. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you.
Yes?
What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
Interesting. Our shepherd right now would be thinking that it's weird that Rex wants to kill them. Like, ultimately, if he lives out his thoughts, it's like, you want to completely eliminate a race when your race is currently being eliminated right now?
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No. I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows.
It seems as
we
though...
would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
I would assume that they're pretty susceptible to anything that can control minds, like, unfortunately, like Sovereign, Saren's ship. But that's not necessarily a reason to kill them.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note.
Interesting.
Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Alright. I won't kill you.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
I won't commit genocide. Actually, is this more about what she's done? No, it's actually more about not committing genocide. I mean, they could be a powerful ally, but this is just more principled of Shepard here.
Are we any better if we kill them all?
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. Bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
Don't worry, Rex. It'll be alright. Go on now, get it. Go on now. What? What? What's the alarm for? Wait. Can I not go out these doors? Oh, I see. I can go out the other one, though. Does this take me, like, directly to the hot labs? That'd be cool. Yo. Relax. What's going on? Is there stuff below us right now? It's wild. We'll save when we get to the bottom, but we do need to save. It's a weird loading screen to have. I guess it's to load all the enemies that are gonna be down here. Wow, look at that. This is like just hanging below a big sheet of ice. This whole facility. Ugh.
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
What do you mean?
I don't understand anything yet. What were you doing here?
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
A 1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries, this is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army.
Wow, big surprise.
But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Well,
obviously they were wrong.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite.
Very good.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
Alright, how?
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Whoa! How did we miss that? You know? What an introduction to the Rachni! Oh, he's gonna hit me too. Look at that bullcrap. Look at that bullcrap. Lift and throw. Rude. Absolutely rude. Starts combat off ahead of me, starts shooting. Alright. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's save though, actually.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Initiate the purge, baby.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Here's the code.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Ho hum. Oh, so you already spit, but let's go ahead and lift. And I will lift. Boy, they are just doing work. Make it stop. Things will get desperate in a second. Did you really just spit at me? Are you serious right now? Seriously? Jerk. Alright, we had plenty of time. Oh yeah, we leveled up. I forgot about that. Hello. Is Rex in here? Liara! Knock it off! Liara. You disgust me. Alright, well, let's get the heck out of here. No need to go back through. Oh, I saved everybody. Everybody's still alive. No need to go back. It just cause problems. I can only imagine the problems it would cause. Another mission. Well done. We are about we're about halfway through the game, I'd say. We got a couple other missions that we're gonna have to do side quest wise, but
what's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
There's no point.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here. Understood?
That's not...
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
My bad.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then released the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
3? No. 4.
This is no joke, Commander. The Rachni were one of the greatest threats the galaxy ever faced.
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
Alright, dude. Chill, bro. Okay, so we're probably going to be going to the Citadel during the next episode, but before we do that, let's talk to all of our squad mates and compatriots here. Let's see what they have to say about the most recent events.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
He's always got something a little... Oh, look at it. We have more XP to grab. By the way, 14? Did I level up twice? What in the world is going on? Is there something glitched? Or do I have it on not the legendary? Do I have it on 30 scale instead of 60? I might. I don't know if I do. Anyway, it wouldn't really matter. It's not the end of the world. What do I want the most? Okay. I don't have... Oh, it didn't accept my last level up because I died after I used it. That's why it looks so weird. Okay. It's like, why do I have so many points? Let's get that advanced barrier, and then all the way to the stasis because we have the bastion. Okay, so that's why I wasn't doing anything. Well, gee, no kidding. You want to get the door for me when I come by here next time? Thanks. Okay. I don't think we need to talk to Liara or Caden really very much anymore. You know, Liara, she's a bit sweet on me, and we're sweet on Ashley right now. You know, our character he respects her as a soldier. He needs to be able to relate. Garrus?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
You worried, buddy?
I understand your concern, but we'll find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Oh, absolutely.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
It's possible.
You seem to have some thoughts on this. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive.
He's too dangerous to be kept alive.
He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
100%, Garrus.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre.
To kill people?
You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Don't let me down.
Just make sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, sir.
Yo, Garrus is on board. Rex, what's up, my dude?
Shepard.
So, you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
I don't blame you.
So you decided to go your own way?
I decided killing for credits was better than killing for a lost cause. I'm not like you, Shepard. I'm no hero.
Well?
Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
Exactly. That's why I hired you.
And that's why I joined. So I wouldn't have to deal with them. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there.
Yeah.
I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry,
Well,
Shepard?
hey, now.
I've got some unfinished business with my family. But that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war.
Alright.
It's rightfully mine.
Well, where's it at, dude?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Well, let's go get it.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods. All fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
We'll look for it, buddy. Actually, I'll look for it.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander...
Yes, sir.
I want to be there when you find him.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system.
That was
It's
fast.
good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
Interesting, Rex.
So long, Rex.
We'll see about that.
Shepard.
We'll see about that. Ashley, my dear.
Hey, Skipper. Any interest in a small drink? It's a special occasion.
Sure.
With all we've been through lately? Hell yes.
I only have enough to toast the day, not the captain. It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation.
Alright.
Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
Dude.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not formally. Dad got passed for promotion over and over. And I think my record merits more than garrison duty on a backwater agri-colony. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
This is why you dislike the aliens.
Is this why you're always going on about the council?
If everyone else can look at Shanxi and say, this is why humanity needs to be stronger, then so can I. I'm entitled. So, you still interested in me? Baggage and all?
What about my baggage?
You're interested in me? It's hard to tell.
Maybe I'm not. I guess you've been too busy saving the galaxy to think about it. But hey, once we save the galaxy, maybe the Alliance will get its act together. Start acting like an actual government.
We better get going then. Seems I've got something to look forward to after we're done.
More than you know. I have a feeling things will come to a head soon. But don't worry, Shepard. I'll protect you.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Alright,
Looking
weirdo.
forward to it, Skipper.
Calm down. Alright, my Kunari friend. Do you have anything new to tell me? Or is it to the Citadel with us?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, you seem to be feeling better?
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is.
Pardon me?
I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Theron's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Like what?
What are you hoping to find?
Usually, people bring back something like a derelict ship we can use for salvage. But I need something bigger. There's a lot expected of me.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
So, you're royalty.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself.
Probably not.
Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example.
Not good.
Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if we save the galaxy? Like, I mean...
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture.
Okay.
We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Alright.
I should go.
See you later.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be doing, probably the DLC mission that we have available to us. A lot of the side quests that we need to do before we finish the game. And some other things, side quests on the Citadel, etc., etc. I will record, but a lot of it I probably won't show. Any sort of character building stuff for Shepard, of course I will. Let's see, do we ruin our, yeah, we're gonna be making a lot of Paragon choices over the course of the next little bit here, so... I do know that if you end up with 100 Paragon and 100 Renegade, you are going to be Paragon, and the game ends in the Paragon ending. If that happens, oh well, so what, no big deal, but I'm trying to avoid that. We'll see what we can do. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you on the flip side.
This